Welcome to African Folktale Book. Follow, watch and subscribe. In a small village called 9 Mile, Jamaica, a boy named Robert Nesta Marley was born on February 6, 1945. Everyone called him a Bob. Bob grew up surrounded by nature, music, and the lively spirit of Jamaica. Though life was not always easy, Bob had a gift, a love for music that would one day change the world. Early days in music. When Bob was a teenager, he moved to Kingston, Jamaica, where he lived in a neighborhood called Trench Town. Life there was tough, but the music in Trench Town was alive. Bob found inspiration in the sounds of ska, rhythm and blues, and the struggles of the people around him. Bob formed a small group with his friends, Bunny Wailer and Peter Tosh. They called themselves the Wailers. In the early 1960s, they began recording songs, and their music had a unique sound, one that mixed the rhythm of Jamaica with messages of love, unity, and freedom. Their first big break came when they recorded a song called Simmer Down. The song was a plea for peace, asking people to stop fighting and live in harmony. It became a hit in Jamaica, and suddenly, the Wailers were famous in their country. This success gave them the confidence to keep going. This covering reggae. In the 1960s, a new style of music called reggae was developing in Jamaica. Reggae was slower and more rhythmic than ska, the popular music at the time. It also carried deeper messages about life, spirituality, and the struggles of ordinary people. Bob and the Wailers embraced reggae and made it their own. As their music evolved, so did their lyrics. Bob began writing songs about love, freedom, and justice. He was inspired by the struggles he saw around him and wanted his music to give people hope. Songs like Soul Rebel and Dopey Conqueror became anthems for those who felt unheard. Rastafari and spiritual growth. During this time, Bob Marley discovered the Rastafarian movement, a spiritual belief system that became a big part of his life and music. Rastafarians believe in peace, love, and the connection between all people. They worship Jah, God, and view Emperor Haile Selassie of Ethiopia as a divine figure. Bob grew his hair into dreadlocks, a symbol of his faith, and embraced the Rastafarian way of life. Bob's spirituality deeply influenced his music. Songs like One Love and Rastamon Chant carried messages of unity and faith. Through his music, Bob shared the teachings of Rastafari with the world. Global success. In the early 1970s, the Wailers caught the attention of Island Records, a British music label. They signed a contract, and soon their music reached people outside of Jamaica. Albums like Catch a Fire and The Banan introduced reggae to international audiences. Songs like Stir It Up and Get Up, Stand Up became global hits. However, the Wailers' success wasn't without challenges. Bunny Wailer and Peter Tosh eventually left the group to pursue solo careers. Bob, however, continued performing as Bob Ma, the voice of the people. As Bob's fame grew, so did his influence. He became known as a voice for the oppressed, using his music to speak out against injustice and inequality. Songs like War and Zimbabwe addressed serious social and political issues. People from all walks of life connected with his message of freedom and unity. One of the most powerful moments in Bob's career happened in 1978 during the One Love Peace concert in Kingston. Jamaica was divided by political violence, and Bob wanted to bring people together. During his performance, he invited two rival political leaders on stage and held their hands high. It was a moment of hope and healing for the country. Challenges and resilience. Despite his success, Bob faced many challenges. In 1976, there was an assassination attempt on his life. Gunmen broke into his home and shot him, his wife Rita, and a few others. Thankfully, everyone survived. Just 2 days later, Bob performed at a concert, saying, the people who are trying to make this world worse and taking a day off. How can I? In 1977, Bob discovered he had cancer in his toe. Doctors advised him to amputate it, but because of his Rastafarian beliefs, he refused. The cancer spread, but Bob continued to perform and record music. His determination inspired many. Final years and legacy. Bob's final years were filled with incredible achievements. His album Exodus was named Album of the Century by Time magazine. Songs like Three Little Birds and Redemption Song became timeless classics. In 1980, Bob performed in Zimbabwe to celebrate the country's independence. It was one of his proudest moments, as his music had supported the fight for freedom in Africa. Sadly, Bob's health continued to decline. On May 11, 1981, Bob Marley passed away in Miami, Florida, at the age of 36. His final words to his son Ziggy were, "Money can't buy life." A lasting impact. Even though Bob Marley's life was short, his music lives on. He became a global icon, representing love, peace, and unity. Today, people all over the world still listen to his songs and find inspiration in his words. Bob Marley once said, "My music will go on forever." And he was right. His legacy continues to grow, reminding us that, no matter where we come from, we are all connected by love and humanity. Follow, watch and subscribe.